We are now in our 7th year with our partnership with Oxford Area School District in Pennsylvania and have graduated 3 cohorts. Students have transferred to schools in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Kansas, Georgia, North and South Carolina, Florida, Maine, and more. The average number of credits transferred ranges anywhere between 48 to 60 plus, depending on what program students are entering, which we are extremely happy with. The end goal is that students will transfer out for their bachelor's degree and would only have 2 or 2.5 years towards completion of that degree, dependent on the major that they choose. There are 2 times within the program that students are assessed. The first time is at the end of their sophomore year in English, and the second is at the end of their junior year in math. This is to ensure that they are ready for college level English and math classes. I'm going to go ahead and hand this off to Mrs. Dina Gischel, Director of Advising at Cecil College. She is our Oxford ECA advisor, and she and I both advise our homeschool cohorts. If you apply to the program, you will get to know Ms. Gish very well. Take it away, Dina.
So here we are welcoming you. I love our program. I love the program concept. So the concept of Early College Academy is super simple. We want to increase college completion rates, develop collegiate culture awareness, and to provide an alternative pathway to college enrollment, but also a different way to do high school as we look forward to it in the future. By the time your student has completed the program, they will be ready to dive into that bachelor's degree and the program steps that go with it way ahead of their fellow classmates. We also ensure with them that we're helping guide and direct them on their way to that goal, bachelor goal. We have one, and the slide showed that we are student success oriented, and we incorporate that in all aspects of their education. So within the program, there are multiple support services offered. We want to make every student successful and to know that there are different services to help them along the way, that they are not alone. We have orientations prior to the start of each semester. This ensures that students and parents and guardians are kept up to date on the information about the college and what to expect for the upcoming semester. Students are assigned a college advisor, which happens to be myself and April. We do our advising, love to do it for all students in the homeschool cohort. This is one of my favorite roles, and it truly is, because I get to work one-on-one with students and with parents to ensure on both the college success and the high school side, but also to watch you grow and to begin to develop what it is that you want to do with your life. What an exciting time. There are 3 different seminars, as April had said, Ms. Stern had said, seminars that students participate in. These seminars are free, but they are so important in the program. In 9th grade, we have a freshman seminar. We teach you what you don't know. I love that. Students don't know what college is or how to participate or what they need to be learning along the way. We do that in freshman seminar. We also do things like time management, note taking. Don't procrastinate. That's my favorite word. You'll hear me say it often, and much, much more. We know that as 9th graders, this program is a real challenge, and freshman seminars is designed to help navigate those challenges and teach students what they do not know. In the 10th grade, we participate in a writing seminar, and this is built to expand on their writing and their comprehension skills and to prepare them for college level English courses at the end of their 10th grade year. And the final seminar is in 11th grade, which it is a full math seminar. This will prepare them for the college level math course, very important as we're beginning to be coming to the where you graduate with your AA degree. And then you'll get your high school diploma. It's all wonderful. Throughout the program, students have access to all support services that we offer at Cecil College. They're one just like any other student. No matter what grade they are in, they can access our tutors, our library, writing center, math lab, computer labs, and the help desk for IT issues. Also, parents and guardians have access to their students' college records. During the program, they can talk to either myself or the instructors. We do academic monitoring on them to keep up with their students' progress and maybe what little mid-course adjustments we have to make as we move on. We're very sensitive to the students and we believe totally in student success.
Thank you, Dina. I appreciate it. All right, so now that you know more about the program and the support services, it's time to see what the curriculum actually looks like. What you see on the screen is the sequence of courses your student would be taking on both the high school and college side. Under normal circumstances, your student will be taking college courses on campus beginning their 9th grade year. As mentioned earlier, in the 9th and 10th grade, they are taught as a cohort. We try to keep the 9th and 10th grade students on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. They are normally in classes from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. As you can see, during the first 2 years of the program, your student has quite a few high school classes to complete. And of course, this is dependent on your personal homeschool curriculum. Please keep in mind that the college does not monitor homeschool progress, and those requirements remain with the family. Now, on the college side, in the middle column, we start your student off with a lighter course load so they do not become overwhelmed. One major difference within classes is that college courses are run by semester and homeschool courses are normally offered for a year. So for their first semester in the program, they will be taking 2 college courses, Walking 1, which counts as a physical fitness credit, and career development. That semester runs from August until December. For the second semester, they will be taking Walking 2 and a college level health course. This semester runs January through May. Overall, the entire 9th grade year, students will take 4 classes equaling 8 college credits. You will see in the third column the seminars that are given throughout the years. These are the only college courses that will run the entire year. They are not worth any credits, and as mentioned, they are free. So now we're going to move on to the 10th grade year. This looks pretty similar to the 9th. However, we are stepping up the classes on the college side. They will be taking 2 3-credit classes each semester for a total of 12 college credits, and the students will remain in their prospective cohort. Now, moving on to the junior year. This is where students start getting excited. As you can see, the homeschool requirements have been greatly reduced, which means students will be full-fledged college students at this point. They will also be eligible to join any of the clubs on campus, along with being able to use our gym. They are not eligible to play sports for the college because they are still in high school, but the junior year is the year that they go out and they are in classes with the regular population of Cecil students. Now, moving on to their final year in the program. As you can see, there are no more high school classes to take. And the way this works is that you will be using some of the college courses taken through the program to meet your homeschool requirements. Dina and I will work with students and parents to match courses to your particular curriculum. For example, if your student does not need world history, but instead needs American history, there is flexibility on the college side to change those courses in 11th and the 12th grade years. We just have to make sure that all of the requirements of the associate degree are being met. Also, during the 11th and 12th grade, if they have their own transportation, they can schedule classes in the morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever works best for their personal schedule. Now that we've gone over what the program is and how it works, I'm excited to introduce Mr. Nathaniel Logan. He is a current homeschool ECA student and is now in his 2nd semester of his junior year. Not only is Nate excelling in the ECA program, he is also a 4-star server at Cracker Barrel. He is a member of the Allies Club and the Amazing Grace Club at Cecil College, and an active participant with the Agape Food Distribution Program in Cecil County. He does all of this while maintaining a 3.59 overall GPA. Nate is going to share what ECA means to him and his overall impressions of the program from a student's point of view. Welcome, Nate.
Thank you, Miss April. I am honored to speak today about the ECA. The ECA has been honestly just the greatest academic achievement of my life. It doesn't matter what club I go to, what activities I participate in, ECA by far tops all of it. I was 14 when I joined the ECA. I had heard about it through just talk around the homeschool community, and all the homeschoolers know how tight the homeschool community is, so everyone was talking about it. And I went to orientation and I heard Miss Gish and Miss April speak, and I was like, this is the program for me. Like, I'm doing this program. And I was terrified, but the workload when you get in the program is not as much as you expect it to be at the start, which can be overwhelming halfway through semesters because it builds up quick. However, it's progressive. So, and the faculty are all there to help you out. If it gets overwhelming, you can contact faculty and they'll help you through whatever you're struggling with. And that's one of the greatest things about the ECA program is that the student is the faculty's #1 priority. I actually have an email I sent Miss April yesterday at 10:41 a.m. She responded at 10:43 a.m. So I'm not trying to set expectations for you, Miss April, but that is not uncommon throughout the whole college, all the faculty combined. And the passion for what they're teaching. Every faculty I've met has a strong passion for whatever they're teaching or whatever they're helping a student with. I took career development with Mr. Costin. I know he's not with Cecil anymore, but he had such a passion for career development, and he was willing to help any student with any question they had, whether it was related to the coursework or not. He was there, and that's been every professor since then, and it's still every professor now. The benefits of the program are really kick in your junior year, because like Ms. April said, you can't join any clubs in your sophomore year, but during your junior year, you get access to the clubs and resources of the campus more. And I found the Allies Club and the Amazing Grace Club, and I fit perfectly in both those clubs. There's so many more that I had access to that really just help you feel like you're a part of the Cecil College community. And I love the fact that starts in your junior year, because in my freshman and sophomore year, I would have been terrified to do any of that just because I was still young, surrounded by a bunch of college kids, and that is really intimidating. But by junior year, you feel like you're prepared enough to take that step into the college atmosphere, that your college readiness has been improved enough to do that. And, honestly, right now, I feel like I could go transfer out to the college I want to go to, which is Towson University after Cecil College. I feel like I could take that step right now comfortably, and that is not where I would be right now without the ECA program. Which leads me to where I'm going after graduation. I plan on going to Towson Business to major in business and minor in international affairs. And my hope is that I can sell internationally. So it doesn't matter what branch or area of sales, I just want to do something internationally. That's always been a dream of mine. And ECA has really prepared me to help take that next step. So all in all, that's really just a quick sum of the program. But the one thing is that you got to get ready for that course load. It is going to be heavier than what, at least for what I was expecting it to be. Just being homeschooled, I felt like my course load wasn't as heavy as it would have been if I was public schooled. So, that you just got to be ready for that course load. But if you are ready and you put the work in, it's not a hard thing to do at all. You just got to be willing to put that extra work in to, succeed to the level that you want to succeed at. So thank you again, Ms. April, for the opportunity to speak today. And I strongly recommend any student who's looking at the ECA as a strong option to go into before high school. I don't know, where I would be college ready wise without the ECA. It's helped me so much prepare to transfer somewhere and really boost my classroom performance abilities. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Nate. We really, really appreciate that and for taking your time out this evening. All right, so also Nate will be hanging around. So for at the end, if there are any questions that you want to direct to get a student's perspective, Nate is here and he will be happy to answer those. All right, so now for the information all of the parents and guardians want to hear. How much does this program cost? In front of you, I have a comparison of what attending Cecil College looks like after high school compared to attending when enrolled within the ECA program. In the first column, I have the cost broken down into credits. Cecil has courses that range from 1 credit to 4. However, most are 3 credits. If your student were to attend Cecil after graduation, they would pay $375 per 3 credit class, and that's in-county tuition. If you look at the family portion column, this is going to show you what you would pay in tuition only if your student is enrolled in the ECA program. The cost of tuition is reduced due to the college-bound scholarship. So for a 3 credit class, the payment would be reduced to $187.50. There are additional course fees per class and textbooks cost, but as you can see, this is a substantial savings. Below the chart, I have what the total cost in tuition only for a student attending after high school for a 2-year degree, and they would pay on average $7,500. For students in the ECA program, the cost of tuition only is reduced to an average of $3,750 over the 4 years. This total is not paid up front. Payment is made per semester for specific classes that your student is enrolled in. You are also able to pay for tuition through a 529 plan if that's something that you have set up. So as you can see, the program is a huge cost savings in the long run. And if I have anyone in this meeting that is out of county or out of state, tuition rates do increase. So the totals would be different. If you would like to see the overall costs for out of state or out of county, please send me an email and I would be happy to share those with you. Now that you've heard all of the details, I hope that you are wondering, how does your student apply? To apply to the program, as I stated earlier, your student must have algebra and a 3.0 or higher GPA in their middle school. They must also complete the application materials, which are located on cecil.edu/ECA. The completed application can be turned in through a secure link on cecil.edu/ECA by July 15th for consideration. I am going to take you to the secure link now so that you see how to navigate. So if you go to cecil.edu, you'll see here, cecil.edu/ECA, you would be brought to the ECA page and you would scroll down, try not to go too quickly so I don't make anyone nauseous. You're going to scroll down to where it says how to apply, and you would click on Homeschool Students, and you'll see the application packet is located here. And then the secure link is the Homeschool ECA Applications 2021. And if you click on that, that's going to take you where you can scan and select your files and drop them right in here. And it's secure, it's going to go straight to me. So none of the information that is on those on the application is out on the web. All right, I'm going to go back to the presentation. 1 second. All right. The materials that are going to be included in the application is the college-bound scholarship form. And on that form, it does ask for a parent signature and the school officiating signature. As homeschool parents, if you do not fall under an umbrella, you are supposed to sign for both the parent and the officiating signature. All right, that's always a little bit confusing for people. There's also the consent to release form, the student questionnaire, and the parent and child expectation form. So all of those need to be turned in to that secure link by July 15th. For those that do not have a transcript, because you have to have a transcript to apply, please email me and I can provide a point of contact and she can walk you through what is needed and how to create the specific transcript. All right, I would like to thank you again for attending tonight's information session. We will now answer any questions, so please feel free to send them in the chat feature. If a student has a question, like I said, Nate is still here and he's happy to answer those. And we also have Mrs. Olivia Wonder, our homeschool parent representative here to answer any specific questions that you may have on how it works on the homeschool side. And of course, Dina and I are here to answer any ECA specific questions. If you think of something after we're finished with this meeting, please send me an email. My email address is on the screen in front of you, but it is astern@cecil.edu. And also, if you know someone that was unable to attend this evening, this presentation was recorded and will be posted on cecil.edu/ECA. All right, so do we have any questions? I don't see any yet. I will be patient. I will not end. All right. First question, how many days a week are students required to be on campus? During the 9th and 10th grade school years, we do try to keep them on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. So 3 days out of the week from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. Go ahead, Olivia.
I didn't know if you wanted to clarify though, for the homeschoolers, they usually want to know time-wise, that first year, they aren't 8 to 12 all 3 days.
Oh, that is correct. Mondays and Thursdays. I have to think about it right now.
And then Wednesdays are just one class.
Right. So
No, hold on.
yeah, Mondays and Thursdays.
Is one class, and Wednesdays is 2 classes the first year. And then the
Right.
second year, Mondays and Tuesdays are 2 classes, and Wednesdays is 1 class,
Correct.
I think.
I
Yes.
think we probably just confused everyone.
Yeah, so I just verified with Cami. So Mondays and Thursdays, she's only got 1 class, and Wednesdays is 2 classes because of the seminar.
There you go. So on Wednesdays, they would be there from 8 until noon. And also, Dr. Joyce, I should have mentioned that. She just wrote in our chat that we have 3 homeschool students who were selected for the Maryland PTK, which is PTK is our honor society at Cecil College. They were selected for the all-state academic team. So that is fantastic. The students in this program are truly, truly amazing. Do I have any other questions? I know we have a small group, so there may not be many. Well, Dina, do you have any last thoughts to share?
Well, I think Nate said it pretty well. He explained the program. It's a wonderful thing to see your child start in coming out of 8th grade into 9th and how they develop and grow educationally, and emotionally, and how at the end they're different people getting ready to really grab on and hold on to the goals that they have and that they've developed through each step of the way. It's so exciting for myself. I've been in the program now 7 years, and April has come on board, and she's awesome. And we just see the kids grow, and we just get so excited. It is a wonderful way to do high school in a different way. And so I challenge you to come and ask the questions, and we get excited about our kids.
And Nate, if you want to share anything else, please do.
Yeah, this is more to the students than anything. But the ECA is it's something that boosts your the expectations that are set for you by employers, colleges. I went to my job interview at Cracker Barrel, and the ECA taught me, when you go to apply for a job, you dress presentable, you print a resume, you print a cover letter. And I walked in, the person that was interviewing for the same position was dressed in shorts and a hoodie. And it was obvious that we hadn't had the same education on how you go through that, even just the job search process. But then the actual ECA, when it came up in the conversation with the employer, it was so impressive that that was almost what we talked about the whole interview. They just want to talk about that the whole time. But it's also the expectations of others for you. It's also your own expectation for yourself. Miss April Stern was asking if she could share my GPA during my introduction with the attendees today. And I said that I was actually not proud of my 3.59 GPA because I know I could have done better last semester and I didn't. And I failed my own expectations. And she was telling me that's a great GPA, but my expectations for myself have been set higher, which required me to work harder sometimes. But the results are always greater because that's my expectations for myself. And that's just what you get out of this program.
Thank you, Nate. And it is a great GPA. All right, so if we don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting. But if you think of something afterwards, please feel free to email me, give me a call. Myself, Dina, we are here to answer anything that you may think of. All right, have a great evening.
Have a good night.